trade as a blockbuster. But that's neither here nor there. Now, what is a true blockbuster trade is James Harden being traded from the Clippers for Darius Garland. Yeah, James Harden being traded to the Cavaliers in exchange for Darius Garland. We was talking about this before the pod started. I think this pretty much solidifies LeBron James going back to Cleveland to finish off his career. I think this trade has everything to do with making sure they are an appealing team for LeBron James, and he has a team to play with, and has a team to play with for a chance to win a chip, as opposed to him just coming back home just to come back home. You get Braun, he's a free agent at the end of this season. Braun is shopping around. Obviously, you got the headlines with Genie Buzz, he's ungrateful, yada, yada, yada. So that relationship there could seem to be like rupturing, if not already completely torn, right? And then, like, I think it's a great situation, right? You got James Harden, who's your ball handler. You got Donovan Mitchell, who's obviously you don't have to like want him to go get a bucket. He gonna go get a bucket for you. I think the dynamics, obviously, as well as Jared Allen, Evan Mobley. I think the dynamics of that puts you in a position where people have been crying all along with the Lakers are like, oh, Bron don't got to do a lot. Like, this is the perfect team assembled for Braun not to have to do a lot, and having James Harden, and Donovan Mitchell, Evan Mobley, Jared Allen, like, Braun, come on, like, we getting the team ready for you. So I think, obviously, Braun and, James Harden, they got a relationship and everything like that there. And so I'm curious if we'll know behind closed doors after they've retired, if there's a conversation to be had between Braun and James to be like, hey, bro, like, I'm out of here at the end of the year and I'm headed back home. So if you can get out of Cleveland or if you can get out of LA, if they don't want to pay you, shit, I'll meet you in Cleveland in a year. If that happened to be a conversation, I would love to know. But my first initial thought when I seen James Harden was going to Cleveland, I was just like, oh, they setting this up for Braun next season. That's all this means. Yes, it's still a good team with James Harden. It's an upgrade for sure from Darius Garland. So there's championship potential maybe for them to make a run. But everything to do with Braun getting ready to come back home with this trade, in my opinion.
I echo those sentiments 100%, man. Darius Garland has obviously been injured a lot this year, and I think all of this is more so a setup for LeBron James to have a final homecoming to potentially either have one or two, seasons left before he hangs it up. So, um, one more run at it in your hometown. I like the storybook ending.
I say 2 years, but if they happen to win it next year, he retires and doesn't come back for that second year.
Yeah, I wouldn't come back at all. Yeah.
That's what I think. I think he signs for 2, and if we win it in the first year, adios. Adios. And like, what better send off is that? Like, oh, imagine LeBron James a game 7 in Cleveland for the championship next year. And it was written. And it was written. Um, but yeah, no, that's really all I got on James Harden going to Cleveland. I just wonder how premeditated it may possibly be between him and LeBron James. The doors of the pod are open.